we are, fishing again. It's the 20th of January 2023. This is the fur and feathers at Tadpole today, so I'm going up for the draw. Looks like there's about a dozen blokes here. Windy as hell as per normal every time we go fishing, so you probably won't be able to hear me. And they're going to start swearing, I get, but we're going to put a video on anyway. So there looks about a dozen. We're going to have the draw, and we'll see how we do. Really cold on Wednesday night, minus 8. Really been cold, but there's actually a little bit of colour in the water, so we'll see how we do. We're going to leave the mic on and just let them swear away.
Only if you're going to call in. Would you like to take his GoPro, Jamie? It's dormant, isn't it? It's dormant. He's not down, you're not 15 for Danny. In the sieve at the top.
Oh.
Yeah. For public fishing.
68.
37 please, Mark. 37.
So here we are. I don't know what you caught of that conversation as I was walking directly into the wind. But anyway, I've drawn peg 68 at Tadpole today. It's a fur and feathers. So basically, everybody will get a prize. We usually bring something along, bottle of wine or whatever. Bring something along to share with the other blokes. It's a bit of a fun day. It's supposed to be at Christmas, but the weather's been so bad it's way around in January now. I've drawn peg 68. To be honest, this is usually a flyer and wins a lot of the matches, so I'm quite happy with that today. Got the umbrella up now, so it should be out the wind. I'm going to fish it probably about halfway across with the bolo today. I'm only setting up the one rod. Start on the bread, give it an hour on the bread down there, just running it past a tree down. I don't know if you can see my fat finger down there, just running it past that tree. I don't really do feeder fishing if I can help it, and I've done enough pole feeder fishing lately, so the bolo it is today. Now who's drawn upstream? Now the great Mr. Paris has drawn up from me, so he's on peg 61, so he'd be a sod to beat today because that's his go-to pleasure peg, and he knows exactly how to fish that. The only thing I will say about that peg, the wind coming across it as it does might mess him up today, but he's had a tough week, so I hope he catches something anyway, just to keep him happy. And then we go up, I think Pete Neal, the great angling trust, I don't know what he's in the angling trust, he's some big pig anyway, so he's up on 59. Murray's up on 57. The great Shedster, he's up 31, which is a platform again. That'd be a sod because of the wind. Rob's up on peg 11, I think, so I wouldn't want that peg today. Yeah, so that's what we got. We're starting in about 10 minutes time. We'll see if we can catch one or two. Thank you for everybody who subscribed again. The numbers are going up. Keep watching. We try and put as many videos out as we can. We usually go perhaps once a week, we get a video out. Even if we don't catch, we try and put a few out. Yeah, so there, 10 minutes to go and we're back on. We'll have a walk up a bit later anyway. We'll probably stand behind the Paris for 10 minutes, see how he's doing it, and let's see if we can't catch one. Okay, thank you. So half hour in, not had a bite yet, to be honest with you. I'm still fishing the bread flake at the minute on the bolo, on a 6 gram bolo, just floating it down towards the bridge as far as I can without getting snagged up in the tree. There's a lovely tinge of green on the water today. I thought it'd be really crystal clear after them heavy frosts we've had in the week, but it's actually a really good colour for all those who like to know the colour of the things. Haven't heard anybody catch anything, but why would I hear anybody? So basically that's what I'm doing, feeding about 20 foot upstream with a bit of soggy bread and maggot, and then just flicking a bit of flake out in front of me for now. I shall have a change round in a bit and well, I'll probably have a little bit of a run through with a worm first of all, then I'll start feeding heavy with the maggots and try and have something there. Another nice kite, if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that very well up there. Another nice kite battling the wind. Loads of them around this area, absolutely loads. Love a bit of roadkill from what I understand, them birds. Anyway, let's see if we can have a chub or two from under that bush there, because they ain't going to be far off there. Oh, I thought I was in then, to be honest with you. I don't think there'll be many fish caught today, to be honest with you. Never often is in these matches at Taddy. Usually one or two show up. It's just that sort of venue. But as I say, it's a day out, so you never know. I think they have put some people up in the top field today. The track, when we come here last week, weekend fishing, the track was absolutely flooded out, but they must have levels must have dropped enough for them to use the track. So there's one or two pegs. The trouble is when you're fishing that old bollow and it gets a bit whirly out there like a washing machine, you're often dragged down on force bites all the time. But I haven't set no other rod up today, so I'm literally going to fish the bollow, about a third out, and hope something comes onto it. So I've just been chucking a bit of feed up. Come on to daddy then. There you are. Oh, snagging the bottom there. Thought we was going to be in. I think if you fished anything less than six grams today, you struggle to get the float back, to be honest with you. It's that sort of day. We're heading for another storm tomorrow on the Sunday. The rag cut match at the lake has been been called off because of the heavy winds coming tomorrow. It's been a real terrible few months for the weather, to be honest with you. Terrible. The amount of blokes who slept Wednesday night in their clothes is unbelievable because it's that cold. Just not used to temperatures of minus blimmin' 8 and things like that. Struggled to move the gear shifter in my van. It was a really awful cold day that night. So anyway, hopefully you can see by my jacket. Well, that's what I'm doing at the minute. Got the Aqualite 17 foot out, the old close face wheel, and sending it down there. Yeah, there we are. Right, last cast through then, and then I'll turn you on a bit later when I've changed tactics here a little bit. See if I can get them on the maggot maybe, or the worm. But that's going down there a tree. This 17 foot just gets out past that tree and it just takes it by. I don't know if you can see the float very well, but it's going right down there, heading towards that bridge. So I don't know if I'm going to get him back, mind, if I hook up. So there we are. I've had a wander up, come up to the paddock to see how my old buddy Sheddy's getting on. He's odd peg 31 today, with that beautiful platform that he stood on in the water. He's a great man. He stood in the water in this weather. He's shaking. Yes, exactly, whatever that means. He's been on the bollow for an hour. He ain't had nothing. He's gone on the feeder now.
I'm back on the break. I've had half an hour on the maggot feed and knocked it up. So I'm back on the bread.
So there you are, he's back on the bread. I thought I'd have a run up, see a few blokes. So there is a chub being caught on peg 43 on the bollow by Martin Wasty. So we're all getting excited. It gives us all hope. That's what it does when somebody else catches. He's had a bollow on the inside. constantly feeding. Right, there's the great shedster. If you thought he'd disappeared, look at him. What a god. Right, we're going to see some other boys down at the corner here. So you can see the water's gone in a little bit now. Still a bit damp. You probably can still get stuck in here in your old car if you come in here, but not as bad as it was. You remember when we come down here, all the water was out? Well, it's sort of gone in a little bit. Now, this is always a bit funny down here because they do put 36 and 37 in most weeks. So you're drawn very close to somebody really, but they like to put it in, so hey ho. So on 36 is Tony Nibbs. He's a top bloke, a bloody good angler actually. On his day, I don't think he's going to get much out of his 36 today, but you never know. And I missed him out on the last bloody video, which was upsetting because he was just at the end of a run. I didn't get to him, but look at his setup, look at his gear. Oh my god, he is, I mean, he's OCD fisherman with the Nibs. He ain't going to speak on camera, but oh, you look at him, look at the bait tray. He's going to give old Murray a run for that with that bait tray, isn't he? Look at it, it's bloody brilliant. Not gonna bite then, bud. I'll say if it gives you hope that waste is caught a chub, then fair play. You know, maybe we can all get a photo with it or something. Right, well done, mate. Paris has lost 2.
Where's he fishing?
31. 31 on the bollo. Now, this next bloke on 37, you probably want to appreciate his beauty from under this coat. You probably wouldn't appreciate this is Tadpole's supermodel.
Yeah, right.
And he's single, ladies, if anybody's watching that. He is the stud muffin of the Tadpole club. Yeah, you caught anything then, Dunny?
Right.
You had a bite, Dunny? Hey?
No signs.
No signs?
No. Tried with the bolo to start with, but feed enough. I'll go to the meat if I can't.
Yeah. It's hard, mate, isn't it? Cold, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at Dunny. Look at Dunny's rods. Let's have a quick look at what he's got going on here. Everyone likes to know what he's got. He's got a cadence, this and a... Oh, a rover. Who's that? Jack? What is it, Jack?
John Wilson.
John Wilson. I thought Jack. Oh. There you are. Lovely. Waste, he's had a £2 chub on 43.
Oh, right.
So he's had something, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, everybody, there's a glimpse of the model. He is, we won't get him on camera much, but he is single if anybody's available. See you later, mate. Now with Martin Wasty, he's the only bloke to catch so far today. Is that what you're caught on, mate? The bread feeder? There you are, you can see him down the peg 43. He reckons it's a couple of pounds, so that's going to win him a trophy today if that carries on. Hopefully. We'll see. Anyway, there you are, peg 43. There you are, there's a great Murray Parkin. He's fishing peg 57 today. He's not had a dangly touch yet. So only one fish caught so far on peg 43. We're going to wander down here now, which I think this would be peg, I'm going to say 59. So this is an hard peg on this day. But I'd like you to meet the bloke who's down here, because he is a bit of a celebrity. He's a celebrity in his own right, ain't you, Pete? Now, anybody who don't know, this is Angling Trust. Are you a big pig in the Angling Trust, or what is your... What are you? This is... You what? He's a director, Angling Trust. Can you believe that? I mean, let me touch him. Touch him. I mean, he is a big pig in that world. So if you ever see what the Angling Trust do, he's up there.
Well, it doesn't help the fishing.
It's done out the fishing today, no, you're right.
On up there, isn't it?
Martin's had a chub of £2 on the bread feeder.
On the bread?
On the bread. Does that give you hope?
No.
No? There's loads of slices down there. We all got bread if you want to come down and have a piece. You're okay. You're okay. So, yeah. Well done, Martin. Yeah, well done, that man. Well done, buddy. Thanks for that. Now, I didn't go right up the top end today because obviously I want to try and catch a fish. Trophies to be won, and we must try and do our best to catch them. The wind has got absolutely up and blowing a gale as per normal. It's pretty bloody cold, to be honest. There's a big storm coming in tomorrow. We're going to go and see the Paris. Now, told you he's on one of his favourite pegs. We can all have a little minute of watching the Paris putting the bollo through. See if he could produce something. He ain't got his net in yet, but like all us bollo feeders, he'll be about a mile down the river with that bloody thing. Is that not right, my friend?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. So he has lost a couple apparently in the trees down here. Now, he does like to fish down that tree line when he's fishing this peg, and you don't really fish the inside line, do you, mate, down here?
It's too weedy. There's a hole just by that tree.
Yeah, no, he does. Now you're going to see if we can get him, see what he's up to. A few maggots going in, so he's fishing in there. I'll just stand in the way, get tangled up. He's a big cadence boy, as you know. Look at that cast, did you see that? That's how often he's fished his peg. Get it within an inch of the bloody trees. Come on, baby, come on, let's see a fish. You can see his float. Ooh, it's got cold. Cold and windy. Come on. Now you can see where he's running at, right next to them trees. How deep's that over there, mate?
I'm over depth in it. I always just go over depth with a bollo.
Yeah. What's that, 5 or 6 foot over there?
It's about 4 or 5 foot over there.
Yeah.
The shallow's up just by that tree.
Where did you have the chub? Near the end of the tree there? Past the tree? Christ, you must have been fishing my peg.
Nearly.
Nearly? Bloody hell. There we are. It's an hard day today. Anyway, there's the great man. We'll come back and see him later. Here he is, cheese paste Danny. He's caught a £5, is it £5? Yeah. £5 dead, took the chub cup, won the fur and feathers, and I bet he caught it on cheese paste. Yay! What peg, mate?
15.
15!
Meanwhile, 10 minutes earlier.
Oh my god! Oh my shit me! Gently! Oh, there we are. Not saying it's windy or anything today. Oh my god! Let's take that off of there. Christ! Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, let me out, right me. It's alright, Bob Davis has appeared. He wants to be in a comical video. I'll just have to rescue all my gear out the river. On yeah, okay. Nice one, right. Oh, Jesus. Not before. This is the first time. Let me get it all out of the river. Okay, brilliant. just really wanted to say something at this end of this video, because a friend of ours from the fishing shop, Rob, who, wow, still unbelievable that he passed away only a couple of days ago, and still unbelievable. Quite a good friend of ours from the shop, always made sure he was all right, always a good laugh, and it's a shocker, and it's made us all just think about how life is short and how you don't know what's around the next corner. So yeah, I really wanted to say how sad that was, and sending out all the love to his girlfriend and his children, his family, and yeah, whichever journey you're on now, Rob, yeah, we won't forget what you've done for us in that shop. You've been a top bloke, and yeah, God bless.